Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel, or welcome to our channel if you're new. For today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this spooky centerpiece that's perfect for Halloween and especially perfect for offices or just as a spooky little treat for when you come in through the door. So if you'd like to see how to make this, then please keep on watching. Alright, so now we're gonna start off with the supplies that we've used. So we used some artificial spiders and skeletons, some cobwebs, a very large vase that we had lying around the house. We also are using a glue gun to glue all these things together. And we're also using an assortment of candies. So we chose a lot of mints and caramels because this was going for an office. So these were the perfect candies for that purpose. So first we're going to start off with the skeletons, and you're going to glue the back of the skeletons and then stick them onto the bottom of the glass. We wanted to stick them all the way around just so that it looks like a ring of skeletons just standing around the glass, guarding the candy. And these are what our cute, adorable little skeletons look like at the bottom of the glass. So now we're moving on to the rim of the glass at the top. And what we wanted to do was put the cobwebs all around it, just so that it looked like it was coming out of the glass and almost protecting the rim of the glass. And what we did for this, we took cobwebs, artificial cobwebs, and we glued them around the rim. And then we glued them strong enough so that we could pull some of the parts down just to make it look a little more like cobwebs. So that's what we're doing here. First we're going to stick them on all the way around before we start pulling. And you just wait for it to dry for about a minute just to make sure that when you're pulling, you're not pulling all of the cobwebs together when you're pulling down. Now right here we are just making sure that all of it is tightly pushed down onto the rim of the glass. And we're just taking the glue gun and gluing any areas that we felt needed to be glued down to make it more stable and to make it a lot easier to pull down the cobwebs later on. And mostly we're doing this around the rim, at the bottom of the rim, if you get what I mean, like at the bottom of the cobwebs. And this is just going to help everything stay in place and also apply that sticky effect where it will look a lot more like webs. So right now we are just pulling down some of the webs, and just to make sure that they stick in place, we're just sticking them down slightly. Be careful, glue guns are obviously hot, so just be careful where you're touching because it is web, so it'll go straight through. And we're just going to keep doing this until we're happy with the shape of the web. This took a little bit of more time just because we wanted to make sure that when we placed the webs and pulled them down, it really looked like cobwebs instead of just a bunch of cloth on top. So really take your time and just maneuver with it, play with it until it's to your liking. And now we're taking some of those artificial spiders and we're just sticking them onto the cobwebs with some of the glue from the glue gun. And what we did was, these spiders actually came with the cobwebs, so we're just sticking them back on and sticking them around in a uniform order, just like we did with the skeletons at the bottom. Now you can stick anything you'd like onto the cobwebs, some artificial flies and like skeletons and other things like that would look really cool, but because we had spiders, we thought this would work really well with the webs since they came with them. Now we came up with a really cool idea where we're taking some of the additional spiders that were left over and we're just going to stretch the webs with the spider and then glue the spiders down, almost like as if they're pulling down the web to make it longer. So we did this all around the front part of the centerpiece so that it looks like it's pulling down, and it just looks really elegant and almost gives a different shape to the glass, and we thought that looked really cool. And lastly, we're moving on to my favorite part, which would be adding all the candy. I started eating more candy than I was putting in. So what we did was we organized the candies by color, and we didn't want it to look too uniform and too organized, but we kind of had a strategy going in when putting in the candies. So we put in certain colors at the bottom, and then we'd mix some more colors into each section that we used. So as you can see, we put a lot of the brown ones at the bottom because we wanted the darker colors to be at the bottom and more of the bright ones to be in the middle and at the top, because when the light hits it, it would look a lot more shiny and it'll look a lot more vibrant and beautiful. And as a final touch, we are just adding some of the additional skeletons that we had left over, and we're just lining them around the top of the vase. And we're doing this just so that they look like they're eating some candy out of the top. We wanted to make sure we made use of all of the supplies that we used today. And this is what the final result was. So we put our vase on a console table near our door for the time being, but this is really great for offices. We are actually sending this to an office, and it's a really great gift or something just great for especially when kids come into an office or into the house. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will try to find some of the supplies and link them below. They're all mainly from the dollar store, but I will try my best to search those sites just to see if I can find it for you, or even find it on Amazon to link down below. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below if you've tried making this or anything else from our channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos every week. Don't forget to turn on post notifications to be notified whenever we upload. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and thanks for watching.